I hate fitness culture. Yes, something that is universally beneficial to the world and so extremely important for anyone and everyone who is looking to improve their mental and physical well-being naturally. I despise it with every fiber of my being. But y'all make it too easy with gym talk, the existence of people like Toji and every single 17-year-old with a physique that resembles a bag of milk, snorting pre-workout in their airtight Gymshark leotard while they take 7 minutes between sets. Bro, there is one lat pull-down machine in this entire gym. Please keep things pushing. It seems like the gym scene has shifted from genuine fitness and well-being to an over-the-top, unhealthy mix of aesthetic arrogance and soulless corporate-driven flashiness. Yeah, anyone who owns a single piece of Gymshark apparel is just someone I know I would not enjoy being around. I've worked out consistently for well over 5 years at this point, but never once would I think that this was like an interesting personality trait or something I'd feel the need to display on my body for everyone around me to see. Guys, look, I'm so locked in. When it comes to the gym, I'm a shark. Dialed in, focused, and ready to attack. Every time I walk into Anytime Fitness, or as I like to say, clock in at the office, the inner primal being just takes a hold of me. Y'all normies just wouldn't get it. I'm exactly like Guts from Berserk because I lift weights. Like, it's all just so cringy. When did the gym become a constant competition? Working out is fun, and I refuse to think otherwise. Gym culture influencers like David Goggins push a narrative that make working out seem miserable. Like, it's a chore you just have to do even though you don't want to.
Do you ever listen to music when you run?
Never. That's the hard part. We like to put the headphones on like before the big game and listen to the music. What the did you do when the headphones come off, bro? It's you in your own mind.
Keep in mind, this guy has sold a New York Times best-selling fitness book. People actually take this advice. I hate that these notions pretty much take all the fun out of fitness. People put so much emphasis on going to the gym like it's some grandiose, noble endeavor. You don't need to be stuck in an insufferable constant grind set to make and see the benefits of an active lifestyle. Like, sure, you're definitely going to have to push yourself out of your comfort zone at times to make progress, but that's part of the fun. I don't understand why everything has to be so extreme with this mentality. TikTok has also made this so much more potent as well. There really is a pretty distinct gym culture that exists nowadays, very far removed from even what it looked like just a few years prior. Fitness culture has been cranked up and exonerated to honestly goofy levels where lifting weights and hitting your macros feels like 1 in 5 teenagers' autistic special interest at this point.
Sup, I'm Trident. Like Trident, but without the T. Although I do have the T. Test boosters.
The gym at its core should be a public sanctuary where people can come, work out, and disengage with the outside world for a bit. Just be able to throw in your headphones, bump some good tunes, break a sweat, and let go of the everyday stresses of life, at least for a moment. But these basic tenets of the gym are becoming more and more distant, especially with younger people, particularly Gen Z. Things like vanity and ego have plagued gyms in the last couple of years in ways you can actually see. Obviously, I'm a guy, so I can really only speak on the male perspective for this, although I reckon it actually might even be more common with women. But what is the deal with filming in the locker room? Is your pump really that good that you don't mind some old man's hairy butthole in the picture? I see guys come into the gym with like full tripods and ring lights just to record their pump in the locker room. They're like an IG baddie, but with triceps instead of cleavage. Keep in mind, this man just walked right into the middle of the gym, set up a tripod, tore off his shirt, releasing his pecs to everyone around him, started posing in front of his iPhone, and still had the confidence, thinking he looked so badass, to then post this online for everyone to see. Like, do people actually have no shame anymore? I often go to the gym right before or right after work, and my job requires a uniform, so I need to get changed, and I'm constantly constantly looking over my shoulders just to make sure I'm not caught lacking in my draws in some random teen's body transformation TikTok. Working out because you want to look good, I think is valid, but the self-absorbedness is out of control. This is definitely an issue that goes far beyond only the gym for my generation, but this is just such a prime example of it. Ego as well is just really rampant nowadays, since you now don't only have the people around you to compare yourself to, but everyone in the world. There's a constant loop of trying to maintain often unmaintainable standards. Recently, a 17-year-old powerlifter has even sadly lost her life to ego lifting. The young lady had attempted to squat nearly 600 pounds, which ended with her losing control of the squat bar, her then falling and the weight crushing her neck. This girl had no business trying to squat 600 pounds. The only reason I could think for her even attempting this is to get a sick video she could then post online and further inflate her ego. When you're constantly being exposed to absolutely shredded physiques by your favorite actors, favorite influencers, and nowadays I've even just seen other people at the gym yoked, obviously on something, it may make somebody at the very least less apprehensive to take up the needle. Even the fact that there are distinct fitness influencers that exclusively make gym related content and are extremely popular doing so is very interesting to me. People like Jeff Nippard, who focus on the more scientific side of health, or Jesse James West, who makes overall pretty high quality content in general, makes sense to me. But the popularity of people like Alex Eubanks or Bradley Martin, who are exclusively famous for their physique and their content pretty much just revolves around them lifting at the gym or flexing shirtless, kind of baffles me. Why do some of these TikTokers have millions of followers? This content just seems so niche and repetitive. I get that lifting is a big part of some people's lives, but I don't know. I don't get the appeal of watching thousands of videos asking if some veiny white guy is natty or not.
I'm Sue like natty or not.
Shut the fuck up.
It's not good, especially for the mainly teenage boys who watch it, reinforcing the worst aspects of gym culture as if they should be celebrated. These are also the same guys who peddle some useless supplement that literally does nothing. Half of gym culture is just marketing. You're told you need pre-workout, need fat burners, need protein powder, need whatever the latest trend is, but in reality, most of it is just expensive hype with little actual benefits. There is so much nonsense that is pushed by people online and influencers, normalizing stuff like TRT or scooping pre-workout multiple times a day, or even in some cases steroids, is actually bananas. This isn't even targeted at professional lifters, just everyday average gym bros. It's also competitive now. If you're not the best of the best, fully optimizing every workout with every supplement, it's as if you're doing something wrong.
To train for strength, you want to be lifting at a high intensity, which is done when lifting within the 1 to 6 rep range. This gives you the neuromuscular adaptation to build strength. Combine this with periodical blocks of hypertrophy training and you'll be strong as fuck.
Some people hyperfixate on the gym so much that they forget that they actually have to be a well-rounded individual, succeeding in multifaceted aspects of your life to truly achieve something. Like, you could be absolutely shredded, I'm talking pulsating biceps, bowling ball shoulders, six-pack abs, but still be failing all your classes with a 2.1 GPA. There's levels to this. People get so sigma with lifting that they start acting like it's some sort of religion, pushing their beliefs and routines on you like there's only one correct way to get fit. I can speak for myself. I like to keep a low body mass percentage and overall just a pretty lean physique. Mind you, the healthier alternative to getting quote-unquote jacked, and I get ridiculed on online spaces and even once in person by a personal trainer before. I recently, in the last few months, actually switched gyms to somewhere a bit pricier but with a better atmosphere and better amenities. And one of the perks to the gym is a free overall health evaluation with muscle mass index, hydration levels, BMI, all that good shit. And my results came back very positive. I had good hydration, good muscle mass index, and a healthy BMI, but I was still told by the trainer I needed to gain muscle for aesthetic reasons. This gym brain mentality doesn't just exist online, it's affecting real people in real time. It's like people forgot that fitness is supposed to be about health, not just putting on muscle muscle or getting shredded. We're so focused on looking good that we forget to actually feel good. And I guess a big counter argument to this would be that 73% of Americans are either overweight or obese. Holy shit. Is that actually true? Yes, 73% of Americans are overweight. Mind you, that's not even just like half of us. That's by far most of us. So being super invested in lifting is a lot better than being completely negligent about your health, right? Right? And yes, it is, but you can also make this a lot less cringy.
Neutralize it and f***ing eat it! I don't know what that f***ing means!
It sounded really f***ing hard, Bob. That's all that f***ing matters. Now I'm hard. Stay hard. Stay hard.
In conclusion, I believe that fitness should be about balance, not an identity crisis. I think we should all step back, forget about aesthetics for a second, and focus on what really matters. Feeling strong, being healthy, and actually enjoying fitness. Because at the end of the day, what's the point of looking good when you feel like crap, or wreck your body chasing some unrealistic standard? But yeah, that's gonna about wrap up the video. I know I haven't uploaded in quite some time. I've just taken a step back from YouTube and focused on school and other things. I can't guarantee that I'm going to be uploading more regularly again, but I just really wanted to put something out there. I've just been itching to put a video back out, just work on a project, and this was a lot of fun. So if you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe. There may be something coming in the future. We shall see. Other than that, yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, that really does mean a lot, a smaller creator like myself. So thank you. Have a good one.